Hello everybody, this is Wizwar 100 along with
Hitman again.
and we're going to be playing the game known as Hitman, the game that started the hit series of assassinations and such.
Yeah, not so familiar with this one.
Did
you put your watermark over the subtitles?
Unfortunately, yes. Oh well. But don't worry about that. What was it? So yeah,
we're going to be instructed here in this very first Hitman game. I believe there's like 6 now.
like in the total games, like there's
Yes.
been a lot. There's this game, Silent Assassin, Blood Money,
Contracts.
which was like a remake of a few levels, right? Absolution.
Contracts had levels from this and Silent Assassin, Absolution, and the new one, which is just called Hitman, which makes it very confusing.
Yes, of course. So, but this game, I do remember you doing a small attempt at Let's Playing this, and only like.
Yes, I only made it past level 3 because that was when the game completely like took a dump on itself.
A dump on itself, like how so?
It was because they stick you in. Well, we'll mention that when we
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
But,
we'll mention that because I know where it is too. So this is the tutorial stage, which I didn't skip because it builds some atmosphere here.
Yeah, we're being lectured on being an assassin by Dr. Dracula here.
Yes, Doctor, not Kovac, but it was Doctor.
I want to take your blood for sampling purposes.
And to count the chromosomes. Also, this guy praises you for like the lamest after this part with the knife, he'll be like, "Very good, you made it past the training level. Not many people get past here." So I at least try to take a look around the place and not just run through it because you can.
Yeah.
Which not many tutorials let you do that.
Strangely, this game actually has better knife animations than the later games.
Oh really? Because the knife animation here is really killer. I gotta say, it really fucked me over in the game.
Yeah, well here you actually like use it for stabbing and it like flows somewhat, but you just like slash around with it like you don't know what you're doing in the later games.
I don't think that's changed much if that was the case. So I've played this Hitman game completely, and a bit of Silent Assassin. Here we speed up because nothing interesting, but I kept the dialogue in.
Weapons.
There's no point in grabbing all the ammo. It's not that you get to keep it, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And look how many stuff he's stuffing in his coat.
Yeah, Hitman's got an infinitely deep coat. That's one of the things that they got when they cloned him.
From Solid Snake, or Big Boss, I should say.
He's the other clone from that.
Or he has samples of. Oh, I guess we spoiled it because he's a clone.
Yeah, that's the basic story here. Is that we're the cloned assassin.
We're the best cloned.
Yes, apparently. Like super engineered to be the best at everything.
All the right genes, no recessive genes. Curse these recessive genes! And no emotion, cold-blooded killer, perfect assassin.
Yeah, but that kind of falls apart later on in the series. Spoiler alert.
Yes, but that's not really much of a spoiler, especially if you've seen the games later on.
Yeah. But so Blood Money, I think, is when most people appreciated this game, either Blood Money or Silent Assassin. So
Silent Assassin did improve a few things. I'll say that much. But Blood Money is the one.
In terms of the popularity of the series.
I think Blood Money, because Blood Money is a lot funnier.
Well, Blood Money was
the
biggest spike in what?
There's a thing where my computer is way too sophisticated, so the physics actually don't work. You'll see that a lot.
That is very strange.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, but yeah, as I was saying, Silent Assassin, the game sort of picked up in popularity after this game, and then after that, it spiked up again with Blood Money, and then people kind of got lukewarm on the series after Absolution, and then there was a big stink about the most recent one. Oh, did you miss?
Yes, because there's
he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, and there's also like a floating, and that doesn't kill or cause him pain. He's just like, oh, I'm fine. Oh, what's
these guys, if they close in on you, will one-shot you.
Mostly, because they always aim for your head, and they always do so with perfection.
Well, they have like stun guns, and you just get knocked out.
Oh yeah, that too. There's also something weird. I swear this didn't happen when I originally played on my older computer, where there's a lot of floating in this game, where when you're just standing still, the screen just like waves around, and it really fucks with your aim sometimes.
Ah, yeah, I'm just an orderly with a sniper rifle here.
Yes, bringing weapons out, and the ragdoll physics.
Yeah, this game This game really lacks some of the things that would make like Hitman good.
The refinement.
Well, it's mostly the like non-linear nature of it, like the choose your own method of assassination kind of thing. Here there's really usually only one like method the game wants you to do.
It depends. Some levels they give you some options, but for the most part, yeah, it's pretty linear. Like you have to do things in certain order, otherwise the game's just gonna not let you win unless you cheat. Which I was thinking about doing a run where I turn on God mode and just like fuck with the game and see what's up. Which I actually learned a bit more about the game's levels.
So this is Hong Kong. People talk.
Okay, and on our very first assignment as a Hitman, we get sent to Hong Kong.
You know, when it said 1 year later, I thought he stayed in Hong Kong 1 year later. But no, he arrived here a year later.
Yeah.
Where was he doing that? In the closet?
Well, you'll learn after that.
No, I meant the computer thing. So here we're reading
Simulation.
the info.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah, you also mentioned something in your like Let's Play before that I remember, where it's like they don't pay you enough for these assassinations, like they're so little.
Yeah, 13 grand for a professional assassin. That's terrible.
Well,
like,
this is for a negotiator, so not as much as say Li Hong.
Yeah,
which
but
is in this
I mean,
video.
like even I would figure that even like a major criminal being assassinated would take a. You'd want at least like 60 grand for that. You know what I mean? In Blood Money, they pay you pretty reasonably.
Which I have yet to play, but I want to.
Yeah, in Blood Money you get bonus.
Oh, I also remember a thing from your Let's Play where you brought everything, your sniper rifle, but you had no bullets because they didn't give you any bullets.
Oh yeah, they don't give it to you loaded, so you have to buy each individual bullet. And if you don't buy it, you have an unloaded sniper rifle.
Yes. Oh,
why they would let you do that, I don't know.
It's dumb. There should be a thing where it's like you have to go into the mission with at least some weapon, like at least a melee weapon. Even if it's ineffective.
There'd be no way to finish this. Actually, I'm pretty sure there'd be no way to finish this mission realistically with a melee weapon.
Unless you turned on God mode. But yeah, this mission particularly you have to shoot. So yeah, oh yeah, those binoculars and compass completely useless. I don't know why you have them.
This is a very simple mission. There's going to be a negotiation.
And you gotta kill them.
The idea is these are lead-up missions to the actual mission that you're trying to do here.
Yeah, because you're trying to weaken the big target here. So you got to take down the small stuff, weaken the defenses and whatnot. And when I was playing this with God mode on, later on, not in this video, I noticed that there are actually 4 buildings with elevators that I could have gone on, but I just, for some reason, just went to this one, which gave a hard spot to shoot from.
Yeah, I usually pick the one immediately to the left when you enter, because that's the one that's closest to the exit.
No, that's right, that's right. And there's also another one where you can shoot from a trash can, too, which was actually a better spot, too. But, yeah, I picked this one, so I had to work with it, so I screw up a lot.
Yeah, this, I guess the point of this mission is there's these 2 triads negotiating, and you're gonna kill the negotiators for the Red Dragon.
The Red Negotiator, yes.
Yes, you're gonna kill him, and then so the Red Dragons will assume that their man was killed by the opposing triad, and they'll go to war. Yeah,
and so forces don't work together and such, and which is kind of weird. Why would they think it's the? Oh, I guess it is only just one Red Negotiator. I mean, they got escorted out by the blue guys.
Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense.
Oh, and ha, Chinese people look the same.
As a criminal organization.
And I gotta say that
you give much thought to it.
I gotta say that nobody say anything like, "Oh, hey, like we got like 12 witnesses, like he was assassinated by some bald guy." Like even if they do see you, and as long as you run away, they don't even talk about it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to make, especially given that the blue guys shoot at you.
Yeah. So here comes the Red Dragon, and gonna have a few fuck ups here. Mainly because I forgot how to play with the sniper rifle. Cause, oh, it's so weird. See, when you use the scope, you actually have to click the fire button to like zoom in and such. Oh, and check this out. You see how I'm higher than the ledge? Why is the ledge like half my scope?
Yeah, it doesn't really make it. Doesn't. It'd be like if the gun like didn't physically exist, and it were just like pressed up against your face.
Yep, so I messed that up because I also forgot how to zoom in with this one because I was like, oh, what button was it? And whenever you attack them, a helicopter comes in, but for some reason, this guy's just right in my scope.
Yeah, they've got the helicopter. Oh, that's great. I don't think I ever did. I think I just ran away from the helicopter when I did it.
You can shoot the guy and then take his M60, actually. So yeah, when the Red Dragon negotiator gets back into the car, you can't shoot him anymore. I don't know why. So mission failed. I didn't notice that. So here I try again. It's like, okay, zoomed in. I swear that could have that hit his head.
Yeah, the aim was like you're like flicking around the aim there. But yeah, it looked close.
And look at this! Like, bullshit. This isn't a hard mission, by the way, but it's just like...
Yeah, very short, very simple mission. Just snipe from the rooftop. That's it.
There we go.
And of course he goes flying.
Love the ragdoll physics.
That's pretty nice.
Sense. And of course, you should always keep your weapons holstered, which I learned later on, but that should have been obvious. But I thought I could, you know...
holster a sniper rifle.
Alright, I just gotta drop it. I was hoping that, you know, I could just run for it, don't have to, like, put it in the case, but no, it's a good idea to put it in the case.
Yeah. I love the fact that he just slams him against that.
And then he goes, there he goes. You can't kill the helicopter guy, which is kind of sad. I'd like to see it crash. Yeah, if you try going into the park, they'll be like, oh, get out of the park.
Yeah, this is why you do it at the other end.
Yeah, it's much closer, which I found out later.
And they're not like triad guys immediately looking at you as soon as you take the shot.
Oh, there'll be a lot of speed up for moments like that where, you know, there's nothing much to see, but I'll still show me going through it.
Right.
Expenses paid. It's a success. Next mission, we gotta go and kill some of the blue lotus.
It's another very easy one, but it's... I don't know, This
one's restrictive.
You have to... There's one thing they want you to do, and it's like a reference to Godfather Part 1.
Oh, yeah, that.
This mission?
Yes.
Yeah, because what you're supposed to do, well, we'll see. They don't exactly tell you, but the idea is you have to be dressed up as a negotiator.
Oh, this one? No, not this one. This is a different one. This is the one with the taxi.
Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, there's this one.
But it still applies to what you were saying. They want you to do it in a certain way, and that is to use a car bomb. You can go in guns a-blazing, but obviously you'll probably die.
Yeah, and you also need to, I think, take a specific disguise in this one as well.
Yes, which doesn't make... It makes sense, but the other half doesn't make sense. We'll see.
Yeah, one of the things I really loved about Hitman was the ability to do things perfectly, to, you know, only kill the target and, like, make it look like you were never there, or look like an accident, or something like that.
Or some other outside force, which you are.
It seemed like you could be a really be like a master assassin, but in this game, it's just like, yeah, it's really obvious that you were there, and really obvious how you did it.
But nobody's gonna know as long as if you make the escape.
Well, I mean, they know, they just can't really do anything about it because you're gone.
Actually, if you kill too many civilians, they will know about it, actually. Which I found out when I was playing God mode.
They do not let you do that much.
Yeah, it's restrictive. And those manhole covers.
Yeah, just like the open sewers. That's a very effective hiding place for bodies.
Yeah, it's because nobody ever looks down there except Hitman, because he's the only one that has a brain.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go down there either. I'd be like, you know what? If there's a dead body down there, I can just leave it. I'm not getting paid enough for this.
And then this guy, he wants to go to the washroom, but guess where he goes?
Yeah, he just pisses into the open sewer.
And I'm just following him, and nothing. He's not like, what are you doing? Like, they don't make a comment about that. Except
he doesn't even pee into the sewer. He goes to, like, to the side, like, not over anything. It's like splashing onto his shoes right now. It's nasty.
Yep. And so
this guy should be killed for poor hygiene alone, honestly.
And for being stupid. And then I have some trouble.
Wait, did you take his disguise at the same time?
While he was getting choked? Yes, you can do that. This game is very unrefined. Heck? So I tried dragging the body, and I was having trouble with it.
You have to, like, the body physics in these are always weird, but you have to, like, drag them and, like, spin them around. And
yeah, it's really annoying. I don't get why you have to drag them, like, by the feet or whatever, or, like, in Metal Gear Solid where it has to be slow. Why can't you carry them over your shoulders?
Yeah, that was one big complaint about, like, Blood Money, for example. Because, like, you could do it, like, Sam Fisher style and just carry them over your shoulder. Because it's faster, but you can't, I guess the downside to carrying them over your shoulder is not as easy to, like, pull out a gun and shoot someone.
Not really. Like, it's harder, sure, but still. And I'm like, oh, I'm lucky nobody caught me, like... Nobody caught me with the dead body here.
This is like,
Oh, and check this out. What the
Oh,
fuck
it's
is
just
that?
on his own.
No, I pulled him
Oh,
all
you
the way
pulled
from
him down there?
I was like, oh, you'll see something even funnier later on.
This game's buggier than I remember.
Yes, it is. It's really buggy at points. So we put the car bomb in with the disguise on, because if we don't, they'll be like, he's backing.
Hitman is like not even at all subtle about things like this. He just like looks around slowly, like the shiftiest
Movements.
He does everything in the shiftiest possible way. By the way, apparently like Hong Kong is like consists of like one lane, one-way streets like this.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned that, because when the car comes around, just take a look at when the video slows down. Just watch this when the car comes.
Yeah, look at that. It just like swings right into the. Like, if there were a person there,
What?
it's completely taken out.
Somebody didn't do the map design properly.
Yeah, and you take out the 3 extra guys.
Yeah, you have to take those guys.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to kill all the blue guys. That was the goal of that mission. So now this is the one you were talking about with the Godfather.
Yeah, the next one, the restaurant.
Yes. The one with the police chief who sounds like he smoked a bunch of cigarettes.
Yeah.
So the police are trying to come in here to like prevent this full-scale war, and we got to kill
Right,
him.
because the police are like on the take of both the triads.
Yeah.
And war is bad for business.
Oh, corruption.
Yeah, it's every like fictional depiction of Hong Kong. The like police are getting paid off by
Something.
monsters of various stripes.
Yeah, that's typical, and it's always like a plot twist somewhere, but you know, everywhere else does that too. I like how they can give you, you can carry other weapons into here, like the shotgun, but it's such a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's an awful idea.
You can't hide it. So like when I picked it out, the first thing that happened is a civilian sees it, and I was like, well, why'd you let me take it in?
Yeah.
So, of my brilliant genius, I decided not to take a melee weapon for silent kills and brought an Uzi, which I will pay dearly for.
Yeah, you really only need a silenced pistol in this level.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
So I try to look for where the red dragon comes in.
If there's anything, by the way, about Hong Kong that I would not expect to be true, it's that like the streets are completely unpopulated. Like, look at this, just one dude.
Yeah, it's awfully laid back. Or
Yeah,
maybe...
except for cops, which you're gonna be seeing in a minute. Cops are just everywhere.
Oh, because this is a meeting
One
somewhere.
in every 3 people in Hong Kong is a police officer, according to this game.
So at this point, I was like, shit, I only got an Uzi. I guess I'll try and kill him from this distance where nobody can hear the bullets. But clearly
Unsurprisingly, they do hear the bullets.
Yeah, they hear the bullets. I mean, most people should. Unless they're deaf. Actually, mostly like old people running around this place. So there's a little trick you can do with the dragging the corpse is if you hold the side button and then hold up, you just drag like a 180-pound man like with no trouble.
Well, Hitman's supposed to be pretty strong, but I don't know about that.
Guards have been notified of suspicious behavior by civilians. The meeting has been canceled. So I was like, well, shit. Try again, but this time bring a knife.
Oh, you're taking the Uzi?
Yeah, to shoot the to shoot the chief of police and the bartender.
Yeah, you kind of need to do that. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't seem like there's that many options in this mission. Like, you have to take one disguise.
It's pretty
that aren't the.
What can I do for you?
It's pretty specific.
Why is it shaking like this?
I don't know. It doesn't actually do this in the actual like if you played it on like the computer normally, but it just shakes around. So I was like something's not right.
The way he like picks things up too is just wrong. Like
he twists his arms and stuff.
He twists his hand. It's completely weird.
Okay, so the Godfather thing you were mentioning.
Yes, you drop the gun in the bathroom.
Or let it float.
Yeah, let it float in the bathroom.
Yeah, so I tried every single option to fix the video issues, but like no, it just like my computer's just too good for this. This is the Steam version, by the way, not the CD version.
Yeah, sometimes old games just mess up on like current operating systems.
Yes,
Are you giving him the key back?
I tried to, but it was like, I guess you don't need the key back.
He doesn't even accept it.
So then I tried to look for the red dragon. Like, where is he? Oh, there he is. Now I just gotta wait for him, and And I'm sure we all love waiting. Oh my god, some of these missions are so long when you have to wait for certain things to happen. It's a real
like
pain.
this guy's walking down slowly. It's so bad.
And that is the stupidest.
You really messed up picking the knife instead of the fiber wire.
Actually, the fiber wire is kind of a little bit worse because at least with the knife you can defend yourself, which you'll see later on. But yeah, that knifing animation.
Fiber wire is better because you can't. For one, it's quieter than a knife. For two, you don't leave bloodstains with fiber wire.
Well,
that factors into.
I don't think they ever noticed the bloodstain in this game, like it's there, but they never pay attention to it.
Yeah, and in future games, if you play on higher difficulties, people will notice like blood spatter and like blood on you and things like that.
Oh, that's interesting. Because in this game you can be loaded with bullets and like they don't bat an eye unless you have a weapon out.
Another thing I think is that fiber wire will not be taken in a weapon search.
It won't get detected by metal detector, which is a thing in the later level.
Yeah, that too. Because I know they'll take a knife from you.
Yeah, obviously. Now, another way you could have done this is to climb through the window again, but there would have been a cop on the other side.
Yeah,
that metal says hi.
You have to time it a certain way. You have to like make sure he's not patrolling when you talk.
You must be the negotiator.
My name is irrelevant.
Pat
My
Morita,
aim
this
is
guy.
to handle this delicate matter to Mr. Hong's satisfaction. I need a few minutes to
Satisfaction.
use the bathroom. Please excuse me.
Why doesn't the bartender?
Question this.
Why doesn't the bartender be like, "Hey, you went to the bathroom like literally 2 minutes ago"? Or wait, no, and he doesn't recognize you from the fact that you came in earlier.
He doesn't recognize your
without-
face.
without
Nobody
being
does. Nobody ever does. They try
That
to.
is silly. Like 47 is actually a distinctive person. Like, there's no reason why he shouldn't wear like makeup or like toupees and stuff like that.
Or face
But no.
disguise. And I kill the bartender because he tried to shoot me too.
Yeah, you kill these guys around, but
You're-
inevitably.
Oh,
in
check this out. Check this out. I spawn at the car. Mission success.
What?
They let you get away with that. I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
No sense.
It doesn't.
Oh, more broken than I thought.
Remember when like the police shot their own guys? They died, and
so
you
what happened
lost
to me
money
on
for
that
them.
level was, wait, basically you have to. The only thing you can do here, because you have to make noise. Like they will always detect you. You have to run out past the police, and there'll be like 12 cops there shooting at you. So you just have to run all the way down, and you just have to run all the way down while the cops are shooting at you. And then at the end of the mission, I got like three additional kills from the mission. I was like, where did the 3 come from? Because I killed the one guy and I killed the bartender, but who else did I kill? And it turned out that the police actually like shot another cop
And killed them.
All the bullets flying in the air killed another cop, and then they said that I was at fault for that.
That was funny and bullshit.
And the game deducted like points off me for it.
Okay, so here's the big mission.
I can actually kind of see it now because it like was my fault because I made a lot of noise and the cops detected me, so I made them shoot. But
Still, it's kind of like the
game that gives you like no options for that.
It's like the truth got skewered. So this mission, I spent 4 fucking hours playing. No
Yeah,
joke.
this mission I don't remember being that hard, but it is pretty intricate.
It's very elaborate and just like one fuck up, you're just screwed.
Good to see there's no sex discrimination in Yakuza bodyguards.
Or triad. Yakuza's Japanese.
Oh yes, excuse me.
Ah, there's the freak out. So I killed this guy.
I believe you bent that guy's knee at like a 90-degree angle.
Oh, he's dead. I guess he's not gonna feel it. Yep, completely.
Do you talk to the bartender in this video? Because
yes, I do.
That's one of the sillier things about this.
Oh, actually, I do talk to him, but I don't show the full dialogue. That'll be in the bloopers.
Nice place.
So I skipped this a lot because I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
Or I guess.
I like how you're dressed as one of the triad guards, but he doesn't acknowledge you as being.
Nope, not at all. Also, thanks to playing God mode in this level, I was able to see places that you could have done the assassination in a different way, but I chose to do it the way they intended you to do.
Good choice, sir.
Good choice, sir. I sound like I have I'm Mike
Genghis
Tyson.
Khan over there.
Usually,
Midget Kubla Khan, I would guess.
Usually I would have killed that guy by the stairway because nobody else goes through that stairways.
And you are no fun at all.
Oh,
Great
wait.
to skip all the dialogue.
Don't worry, we'll have the dialogue in the thing and all the extra stuff.
But so the point here is that the madam from the brothel portion of this place, she knows the combination to a safe, and we need to get a jade figurine from that safe.
Oh, you mean this lady? Did you know you can actually just kill her and take the combination?
Yes.
Okay.
But what they intend for you to do is like escort her away.
Yep, which leads you to somewhere else.
As she is doing very sneakily right now.
Oh yeah, just let me take a hooker with you. Nope, nothing strange at all. If you go to left here,
I've got this fetish. I can only get it up, past or behind dumpsters. It's really weird.
Looking at that ash. It looks funny, so I did that a few times.
And then she just instantly comes up and then screams for no reason.
And now for some reason we have to be sneaky. Did you see that guard in the back over there? And now suddenly he's over here.
He doesn't notice.
Ah, quite a few fuck ups with this part.
He does a front flip. I do not remember it being this bad.
But it's like funny bad.
I do not remember the the physics being this bad.
I remember them being bad because you can send things flying, and it's that's funny. So I try to get the corpse in front of the camera because I want to.
Okay, so there's also someone from the CIA held captive here.
Yes.
And the bartender is surprisingly open about it.
Yes, he is.
If you go a few more dialogue lines down with the bartender,
he will mention that.
He'll be like, oh yeah, this CIA guy was mouthing off, so we have him tied up in the basement.
This guy tried to get into Lee Hong's safe, so bad move.
And like you're telling, like not only would this be terrible if you were like, this guy had any like law enforcement authority, like not only would it'd be terrible there, but this is a potential customer. Are you actually gonna tell a potential customer, yeah, we take people we don't like down into a dungeon? Like why would you not just run the other way immediately?
Well,
I would.
Hitman 47 has no emotions about that. He just has a job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so a couple of things I learned in this level after 4 hours of playing is you actually use the sneak and remember to holster weapons when not in use. Otherwise, you'll just make it a lot harder for yourself, as I find.
I don't know if they do it in this game, but in other games, certain disguises are allowed to carry certain weapons. But
yeah, they do it in this game. If you carry certain weapons, they won't question it. But if you carry the wrong weapon, which we'll see in Colombia...
If you carry, like, a silver ball or, like, Hitman's signature silenced pistol, everyone will be like, what the hell are you doing with that? Okay, so we learned from the hooker, I believe, that the CIA guy is down here.
Yeah, but, like, apparently Hitman already knows that. And by Hitman, I meant the guy. I meant the Codename 47 here. I don't know what the fuck this bitch is doing down here.
Yeah, I don't know why she went aggro. Did you have? Was it because you had a bloody knife out?
I was like, no, she just knew me from like beyond the wall. I was like, how did she see me? But since I kept this video in, obviously I succeed. So don't worry about like bloopers and such. I was gonna put bloopers, but I found out it took 13 minutes long.
Oh, they have him in this like, crude stockade. Apparently, all CIA agents are issued American flag underwear.
Yes.
So that if you ever want to, identify them, you just have to like undress them, and then you can tell exactly where they're from.
That would be that's like video game logic right there. Oh, these cutscenes, they're in-game cutscenes, and you can't skip them. If it's talking dialogue cutscenes, you can skip them. That's why you're seeing this go through because I can't skip it. And if you kill him,
this guy, speaking
just disappeared.
Yeah, that guy gets rescued by 47 like 3 or 4 separate times.
In the entire series, or
in the course of the series, yeah.
Okay.
He appears in a Blood Money mission called Flatline. If you're a Hitman fan out there.
He gets rescued twice in this series, or in this game.
Yeah, he's not very competent. For some reason, it's 47's job to rescue him every time.
Which is very weird. Also, you have to make sure you don't skip his dialogue, or else you won't know where the safe is. And there's 4 safe locations, and it's in this fucking place.
Yeah,
Some
this is
guy.
the one to get to.
Oh, so you agree with me? This one's pretty hard, right?
Yes, because
some guy said this was the easiest one to do, and I was like, "What?"
There's one where you can literally just walk in and take it.
Exactly.
No guards at all, or there's one guard.
There's always just one, at least one, but this one has 2.
Well, for the one, there's just like one guard there, and you can just wait for him to turn his back and then leave.
Oh yeah,
really simple.
You know that thing where you lean to the side and shoot? For some reason, it clips it has your like cursor locked at certain like on a grid line, so it made aiming really unnecessarily difficult.
Yeah, aiming in these games is not good. This is not a shooter game.
Yet it turns into one, as you mentioned.
Yeah, and they try to make it one, but they miserably fail.
Because you also die incredibly easy.
Yeah, and there's no, like, the saves, like, that don't exist mid-level.
Nope.
You
gotta
die
do it all.
at the beginning of the level no matter what.
You die, and like if you're lucky, the level might have like 2 like retries, which isn't really good because they know who you are already, and you'll see that in the blooper video.
Another stereotypical Chinese old man.
Oh, guess what? He's also an agent.
Some kind of one, yeah.
Because if you kill him, which I found out, you fail the mission. I was like, fuck.
So since you skipped his dialogue, we're going to have to explain that that's poison that he gave us.
Yes, to
poison to kill Li Hong with.
No. Soon, the big fat guy.
Well, you're supposed to try to use it to kill Li Hong.
Oh, yeah.
Soon taste test it for him. So anyway, you have to... And apparently the game doesn't let you poison Li Hong's soup unless you have on a
waiter outfit.
It doesn't make any sense. Even if there's no one watching you, you need a waiter outfit to do it.
You know what? You're gonna laugh at the blooper because I didn't know that until I looked it up, and I was like, they don't tell you this in the game. I was just like, did I break the game or something?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, it makes sense in the not the poisoning, but the the method to do it. But like, I don't agree with it.
Yeah, you have to like take it to him personally, apparently.
Hello, buddy. I'm just sneaking behind you, and oh.
Yeah, he doesn't turn around and be like, what the hell?
In the
characters in later Hitman games will turn around and be like, huh? Like if you're creeping up on them.
Actually, they do that in this game, but only in the Columbia level, which I'll have to edit. Because the guys in the Columbia level like, do you have to stay so close to me? I won't do anything about it. Alright, so getting to the soup.
Apparently the bathroom guard does not notice at all the
Nope.
But see here, there's no reason why you couldn't just like poison the soup while no one was looking,
and then have the waiters actually deliver
the waiter take it to him. Like there's no reason why that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, and you also need that cutscene where it's like, serve the soup for Mr. Li Hong, or else you won't get to put the poison in the soup. And it's like, fuck you! I restarted 3 times because I thought the game glitched out on me.
Yeah, now this guy's the bodyguard soon. He's a real big guy.
And I thought he was actually supposed to be invincible, but you can actually kill him.
You can kill him. It takes like... If you have an AK-47, it'll take like 5 shots to the head to kill him. It's ridiculous how much health he has.
And here's an important thing. Host the weapon or else they think it's you. Because, you know, immediately.
But they should.
No, but apparently nobody saw.
Yeah, nobody saw, even though you're in the middle of the dining room. Yeah, and the fact that... This isn't, like I said, the only way to do it. Like, you can kill Tsun later on by, like, shooting him, but that's so hard to do. Like, he's almost always going to kill you before you kill him.
Oh, yeah, he also has the magical ability to teleport everywhere, so if you try to be somewhere else while he's somewhere else, he'll be where you are. I've had that happen, where it's like let's say I didn't kill him in the restaurant, and he was waiting in the restaurant, and I go to, like, the secret hideout headquarters, he'll be right there. Like, just walking around chillaxing, and he can see through your disguises. Which, apparently not during the waiter portion of it.
Yeah, so we're taking an underground route to Li Hong's actual penthouse where he's going.
Yes, because he always locks the main gate. If he... Well, like, when that scene happens. So, here I try to be like,
There's Mr. Hong.
How do I kill him? He also has a letter on him, too. So I try to be stealthy about it.
He's got a bit of main story. There's a reason why someone wants him dead, pretty much.
By the way, he takes out a sword to try and fight you.
So wait, that guy walked right past you. Like, he heard the silenced gun go off.
Even though it's supposed to be silenced.
Well, silenced guns aren't silent.
I know.
Like, they're pretty loud. They're just not as loud as regular guns. So, but if you're in the room with a silenced gun, you're gonna know. So he heard the silence gun go off twice, saw you putting something in your jacket, and didn't put 2 and 2 together that you shot somebody.
So much, he wasn't very good at math. And here I do something really stupid because I wanted to do it for laughs, and he headshots me. he headshots me, and I was like,
that's why you don't do things like that.
Yes, but I was like,
you also use the
fiber wire.
Use the fiber wire because if you just have the fiber wire, no one in at least later games.
You have to press the sneak button. If you just stand and take out a weapon, they hear you taking out the weapon. That's the thing.
I see.
So I tried dragging this guy, and, well, that's as far as he ever went.
In later games, just having fiber wire is not suspicious, but having a knife is suspicious.
Reasonable. Reasonable. So that's it for all the Hong Kong levels.
Pull the fiber wire and get ready to strangle someone with it.
We want killing machines, not just machines. Will he be able to feel any pain? He should have a
That guy over there looks familiar.
Yep.
do not worry. He will be perfect.
Perfect.
So we see Li Hong and a very familiar voice.
Yes, so that's it for all the Hong Kong levels. Next time it'll be the Columbia levels. But we are going to go watch the bleeps and bloops for the Li Hong assassination. 13 minutes of a condensed 4 hours of fuckage.